Yep, new data hardware again. Let's check them out. Hello everybody, welcome to Devotion to Promotion, where we're trying to take Nuneaton from the bottom of English football to the top. And yes, we have upgraded our data facilities for a second time this year. As you saw, we are now up to basic data facilities. So pretty glad to get rid of the Abaci. I was hoping for a little bit more than what we got, but we will take it. Having said that, things are starting to get interesting. We are 35 games into the season now, so 11 matches left to go. We've inched our way up to 8th place. Our form has been good, but everybody around us is good. And if you take a look from Swansea at 65 points down to us in 8th place at 61 points, we have 6 teams clawing for 4 playoff spots, only separated by 4 points. Today, we will square off in just a little bit against 9th place Fullham, who have won their last 5 matches and are only 3 points behind us. We've won 4 out of our last 5. It should be a headbanger of a match. I hope you'll stick around for it. We have a couple things to update first, and then we'll jump right into the match. But again, the table is looking very interesting, and our form has been pretty good. Let's take a look at our results, but actually before that, let's just take a look at one other thing here on Club Info. Owner status. Chairman Andy loves the club again. I do not get what the whole, we're in the middle of a board takeover and it's like that for a month and then the chairman decides they like the club again. Chairman Jimmy did this to us a number of times. Now Chairman Andy is starting to do it. Sat there for like 5 or 6 weeks. I thought for sure we were going to have a board takeover, and now Chairman Andy loves the club and it's no longer for sale. So I'm done listening to those things. We're just going to put those aside. It's like, yeah. I'll believe it when I hear it. So sorry for crying wolf there again, but it sat around there for so long, I did think we were for sale, and then, yeah, we're not anymore. But let's take a look at our results here. Things are getting curiouser and curiouser. After we were together and broke the YouTube jinx that had been there for over a year of chronological time by beating Coventry 3-2, we promptly lost to Stoke, who sits in the Premier League in the FA Cup 4th round. No big deal, kind of to be expected. That's a little bit of a reach for us to consistently beat a Premier League club. We then came back against West Brom, a wild match. We were down 2-0 late, and then they tied in the 90th minute, 3-3 draw. 2 1-0 wins on the road for us, followed by a 2-0 home win for us, has made our form good. But again, everybody around us has been doing pretty well as well. So hence the slight progress upward in the standings. I did want to share one interesting thing. Take a look at our home record. 1st place. We have the best home record in all of the championship. That, of course, means that the away record isn't very good, but, and we won our last 3, so we only had 11 points up until 3 away matches ago, so we were probably way down here. So kind of Jekyll and Hyde. Today we will be at home, and we will need it again, because Fulham is red hot at 5 consecutive victories as far as we can see. It may be even more than that. So we will need all our mojo for today's match. I did want to bring us up to date a little bit on transfers too, because I did go out and sign Gabriel Zemyarski. A bunch of people had said he looked pretty good. He is a left back and we just can't find left backs. It's kind of funny because I think I've watched probably a half dozen YouTube episodes of people playing either FIFA 20 or Football Manager in the past 3 days. And I think in half of those episodes, people were complaining that they can't find a left back. And so I think given that, and if we compare him, people said, what does he look like compared to your existing left back? If we look at him compared to Rico Henry, pretty much carbon copies. I mean, we know Zemyarski's not good in the air. He's the green line here. But a little better at attacking, a little bit better physical. And he is 3 years younger. Both of these players will be with us next year. Always nice to have 2 functional players at every position. So I'm kind of happy that we did go ahead and sign him. Of course, the real test will be how will he play? I think with that in mind, that's all I really wanted to update us on. Without transfers, the season's starting to get a little bit short. Let's just jump right into the match here. We are favored slightly, probably with the home edge. Although, look at this form. I don't know why we have the red one there. Oh, they're counting the FA Cup win, not just the league matches there. That's why we've got that red loss there. We have yet to beat Fulham. 2 draws and a loss, so they have the edge in terms of psychology against us. We did have a match 3 days ago, so we are going with some of our substitutes. Simon Walsh, who I would like to play, is not playing. And I did want to thank people for posting comments about the fact that they noticed we had 2 playmakers in the lineup. So I'm toying with not doing that anymore. Usually I've had Simon Walsh, a defensive midfielder, playing a deep-lying playmaker, and I've switched Kirby just to a central midfielder support, and that seems to have bumped up Kirby's performances quite a bit. Today, because Walsh is exhausted and he has the fitness of an 85-year-old, basically, he can't really play 2 matches close together. Pozo, our backup defensive midfielder, will come in and play, and Kirby will be an advanced playmaker. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this. Now that I think, because Nahore is pretty good, and we're going to use him deep-lying playmaker support, and let's try Kirby at central midfielder support. So slight change of plans here, but Nahore has had some pretty good matches when he's played. He's been hurt, but I realized he's perfectly capable of playing today with what's his fitness here? 93%, 92. Yeah, he's fine. That'll work. Okay, so we can use that instead. Other than that, Maltha Summer got sick and then he got hurt. He can come in off the bench today, but he's not quite fully fit. Morgan Jeffs has played though and has looked pretty good at striker in his absence. So those are probably the only substitutions of note. We are going a little bit tentative here. I know that Ahab the Gamer was saying make it a little bit more aggressive. It was the aggressive that wasn't working. So I've started these matches now a little bit more on the passive side, and then we ramp it up if it looks like we can do that successfully. So that seems to be serving us well, and at least for the time being. So although it's not something I would normally do, it seems to be working, and for those reasons, we're going to kind of stick with it here a little bit. So I've also continued to not ask the assistant for advice on what to do against players and just kind of pressing on the outside, and that seems to be working as well too. So go figure. Let's see what we've got. Do we have the kind of thing? Wow, there's a lot of options here. Oh my God, there's really. I want to. Didn't we lose to them last time? This is way too much time for this. Good luck out there. We're going to need it. No. Let's. We've been a good run lately. That sounds good. Okay, a little bit of green. I have faith in everybody. Let's get this started. And we'll end team talk and let us kick off and play. We are in our blue and white stripes, going from right to left on your screen. Fullham is in the inky red. Not a bright start for us, but let's see how this works. Now, in the last couple matches, I have to say, when we've gone passive, it hasn't worked all that well. So we're going to kind of give us a few minutes here and see what happens. And then we'll start pressing, I think. Yeah, this isn't looking... Oof. Not quite liking what I'm seeing so far here. And ideally, we don't want to fall behind here. Yeah, I've had enough of this. We're going to go right to our 4-3-3. And we'll do that. Let's do attack. Everything there is fine. Positive counter press. Yeah, completely different match. Let's do this. And we can also demand more. So down early to Fullham. 1-0. We haven't given up in a goal in a long time. That's not such a great start for us. Wow, that's just a fundamental corner, huh? Whack it to the near post, and they just smash it in. Let's demand more, though. We were down 2-0 to West Brom, and we snapped back in that one. Get it! Oh! Bouncing around like a pinball. Nice. In front. Get it? Nice. Square it up. Get it! Oh! Looks so good. Okay. Hello, we're back. Fontaine. So Fontaine is the loaned-in defender from Chelsea. This is, I think, maybe his 3rd start. He's played and looked really good, almost like a cut above any of our other defenders. So he's starting to work into the regular rotation. I really like the free transfers from Chelsea. Those are nice. I highly recommend free transfers from top-level Premier League clubs. Finish it! Yes! Oh, baby! CK to Harry Naylor Everett. I have a story for you about CK, too. Let's shout and praise. That looks good. Let's watch it first here, huh? Wow, good work by CK. Goes around one, sets it up. Nice pass. Let's pause. I can't pause when it's on a highlight. That's enough of that. We'll skip. Now let's shout. Can't shout. Don't know why. Oh well. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, CK is our right back. And just out of desperation, Tom Holmes gets a yellow card. Out of desperation, I moved him up to right wing in one game because we just had no other bodies to play there. And he's played really well when he's up there. So it's nice. I can use him up there as a right winger, and it seems to be really functional. So dead even at 1 here. Game on. This could be an exciting one. This has the feeling of something bad. Oh, okay, good. Oh, Naylor Everett. Good. Cuts inside. Not sure where he's going. Plays it out wide to CK. Let's watch him do his stuff again. Nice cross. Oh, that looks good. I like it. Let's say, okay. Holmes up to Jeffs. Holmes cuts in again. Back to Kirby. Oh, a long shot. Kirby has played, as I mentioned in the warm-ups, oops, another card out on the left side. Naylor Everett. Kirby has played considerably better since we've shifted away from the 2 playmakers. So I've been happy how that's been working out. We did shift him for this one, right? I think. Let's just check. We'll go a couple more minutes and then we will say get creative. So I'm wondering, does everybody have kind of a pattern for your shouts? Because I seem to have fallen into this pattern where Nahore, God, this looks like a counter. I seem to have shifted it into a kind of a, that feels pretty dangerous. Nice, get it. Get it, pick it up. God, what's going on? That was a highlight. I seem to have fallen into this pattern where I shout early in the first half and then say get creative towards the end of the first half. And again, I don't really know how it works or how it's working. 9 shots to 4 shots, 3 on target, pretty dead even. They have a little bit more possession, but that's all good and well. I like how it's progressing since we've shifted to a more aggressive kind of stance here. It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's try I'm far from pleased. Interesting. You weren't that bad. I feel like that's playing a little bit of mind games with them, but they seem to respond well to that. We're fired up here. End team talk. Start second half. This would be a huge win for us. And again, I feel like we're kind of I feel like top half would be a really good season for us. You know, financially, we have the lowest wage budget in the league by... it's going to be a shot. Okay. We have the lowest wage budget in the league by over £1.5 million at this point in the season. So for us to be dancing around in the playoffs, I feel like we're doing fairly well here. And I would be happy with anything in the top half. I feel like we still need to build up our infrastructure and stuff like that. So I'm not really all that committed. Although, you know, as you get close, if you sink it, there it is. Oh, so tasty. Come on, boys. Let's demand a little bit more here. Yes. I like how, too, we seem to be coming together without me saying anything. We got a lot of motivated and comms. Who's hurt? Hallie, we got to get him out. He's down to 42%. Probably time to sub someone anyway. Although he's played well, he has our goal. Wants to stay on, but injury is affecting him. Brave lad. Come off. Let Mr. Ferry on. He can do it too. Ferry is our young winger that we signed in the offseason. A lot of potential. We've played him a lot. He's starting to come along. That's no foul. Come on, Kirby. Keep moving. Keep going. I feel like everyone's standing around now. Come on, boys. It's a lot of dribbling. And a lot of movement for them. Counter. Oh, nice save by Cardinale. Stick with it. There we go. Pick it up, us. So it's like the whole match they're showing us. Okay, good. So Naylor Everett's out. And a highlight maybe for us. Mitchell for Jeffs. Jeffs down the right side. He has picked up his play lately, too. He's going to shoot. Oh, I thought he snuck it inside the post. 30 minutes to go. Oh, nice to get a corner. We have not scored in a corner in a while. CK back to Kirby. Kirby in front. Oh, over the bar. It grazed the top of the bar like a cow. Holmes to Kirby. Back to Holmes over the top. Jeffs. going to shoot, isn't he? Center it. There it is. Yes! Nice! No, hooray! Our last-minute substitution. Our last-minute switch, making us look smarter than we actually are. Assist by Jeffson. We're up 2-1. Oh, dare we... No, let's calm down. Look where you want to go, but don't think you're there until you get there, right? 66 minutes. I feel like that's a praise them all type of situation. Let's get everybody cranked up here. How do we do? Yes, just only 2 people get fired up when I praised everybody. Another corner. Good. We've had a lot of corners. Finish it. Outside. Good. Funnel it back in. That's going to be a counter. Okay. Keep up the pressure. That's nothing. Yellow card. Just the yellow. 70 minutes. How are we doing here? Ease off tackles for Kirby. Any substitutions we want to make? Kirby has played with a significant amount of mediocrity, as has Rico Henry, our left back, but we don't have anybody else for today. We could bring in Walsh. No, we don't want to do that. Rabuanu. Don't want to do that. I think Kirby's just going to have to play. He's fine. He's okay. I think other than that, we're okay. I might bring in Malthus Summer. But Jeff says, look, let's let it go for another 5 minutes here, and then we'll rethink this here. Come on, boys. Oh, we can probably... Is that a highlight? It is. Highlight for us. Mitchell to Jeffs. Jeffs in front to CK. He's got it. Oh, how did he miss that? Henry. Is that a penalty? Oh. Had that little screen jump that sometimes you get when you get a penalty. CK has scored a goal as well for us, too. In possession, let's start to waste a little bit of time just to take the edge off the game. CK is a little... Uh-oh. They have a Pozo, too. That's a bummer. Own goal by Kirby. Get your head up, lad. It's okay. Gosh. Well, that was a really nice header from our own teammate. So that whole thing about he's playing really well. Okay, time to think. We have 12 minutes left. CK has played really well on the right side, but he's starting to run out of gas. Summer has been brilliant. Kirby would be nice to get him out. Okay, I got our answer here. Let's bring in Rabuanu for Kirby. We'll put Rabuanu at central midfielder attack. Flip-flop these guys, put him at advanced playmaker support, Rabuanu at central midfielder attack. Let's try that for a couple minutes, and then the last... Actually, let's do our last sub here, too. Let's bring in Summer for Jeffs, because Summer has been amazing. That will be our last substitution. And the question is, do we want to play to win, or are we happy with 2-2? Or are we happy with losing here? This doesn't feel good. Really? Okay. Boy, things turn south here really quickly. Let's stop wasting time. Let's go to attacking. Let's push up the pitch. Everybody up. There's less than 10 minutes to go. Tighter marking. Get stuck in. Offside trap. Focus. Nope. Hit early crosses. More direct. Higher tempo. Overlap right. Overlap left. Is Henry good at wing? Is crossing? I'm just gonna push all the buttons. Yeah, he's good. He's fine. Mitchell is good at crossing. No, he's not. So let's not overlap there. Okay. I think I've pushed every single button we can possibly push. Boy, that should have been stopped too. It's okay. We got this. We got this. We're not done yet. I don't want to see that. It's a little bit painful. Yes. Come on, boys. God, we outshot them 18-10 too. Let's shout, get creative. That'll inspire us all. Oh, yes. Good. Okay. Very attacking. We're not getting anything. And let's push Fiorini up here. Make him attacking midfield, advanced playmaker attack. Actually, let's try shadow striker attack. Shift them over. Winger support. To push our wings up. Yeah, we don't have a chance with goal differential. No, let's leave them out. We don't have a chance with goal differential anyway. Let's just put them on attack. Actually, with very attacking, they're probably on attack anyway, so there's no need really to do that. We don't have to worry about goal differential because ours is terrible. Slightly, let's go more direct. Shoot on sight. Yeah, all this stuff is good. We got time. We're going to get 6 minutes extra. Nice. Called that. Totally called that. Come on, let's get a shot anyway. Can I shout something? No. Let's get a shot. We can't go down with a wimp. Here it is. Get in there. What? It was all so wonderful until the 78th minute. Gosh, I was so optimistic too. Maybe I was too optimistic. I felt like we were going to win. We've been winning pretty much everything. Don't be too hard on the team. Unlucky boys. Yeah, let's keep our confidence up here and talk. Let's get out of here. God, that's frustrating. Oh, well, okay. Still, it's missed opportunity here, right? But if we look at the table, let's go to social feed, inbox. Nyler Everett injured. 3 weeks. Nuneaton, disappointing collapse. Yeah, no kidding. Wow, that was a really bright, fun time until the last 10 minutes there. But stuff happens, right? The good thing about it is that Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea, everybody else, Middlesbrough won, but there's not much movement here. We were 2 points out, now we're 3 points out. 10 matches to go. Fulham has caught us, and they still have all the momentum. God, that was so nice. If we had won that, we would have been right with these 3 teams on the edge of the playoffs. Oh, well, we'll bounce back. We have some big matches coming up. As we look forward here, we've got 10 matches left to go. I'm going to come back, I think, for the Sunderland match at the end of March. Then we'll play our last 5 and come back probably for whichever one is more significant, like Nottingham Forest, Preston, or maybe it might go to the last day, Middlesbrough. I mean, obviously a loss like that. Swansea is way up in the table too. I think they are 5th place, so a huge road match for us coming up next week. And then Sheffield Wednesday is in 6th place, so we got some tough matches coming up. Charlton's right behind us in 10th, still nibbling away at the playoffs. So this stretch of 4 or 5 matches here, and Aston Villa's in 1st place. Oh my God, we got some tough matches coming up. We could be, by the time we come back together for Sunderland, it could be a completely different picture. But looking at big picture, I'm still happy with how things are going. We're going to lose some. And of course, it's YouTube, so maybe we're starting another YouTube losing streak. Thank you so much for coming by. If you did enjoy the episode, despite our losing once again, a thumbs up are greatly appreciated. And if you like and want to keep up with what's going on and you're new, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much again for coming by and for all the support and tips and advice for the series. Stay safe, everybody. I ran out of oxygen. Stay safe, everybody, and have a great day. See you next time.